have to. But we will start with Volker from Star Wars-Figuren.
Hey, how you doing, Patrick?
Hey, Volker, not bad. How about yourself?
Yeah, not too shabby. So let's
good.
start with question number one. It's always the same problem, so unfortunately I have to remind you guys. You just showed us a couple of Hasbro Pulse exclusives, and sure enough, it's for the United States, Canada, and the UK. None of them are shipping to Germany. None of them are shipping to Europe. So it's not only the question pertaining to Germany, it's basically regarding everybody wants to get the stuff in Europe. So how will fans be able to buy the 6-inch Power of the Force Cantina, the Trapper Wolf, and all that other stuff?
Absolutely, yeah. So I think this is an easy answer and hopefully a good one, but these are PulseCon exclusives. They're not Pulse exclusives. And I know that probably seems confusing or the same thing, but basically these are exactly the same as San Diego Comic-Con exclusives in the past. They just shifted to PulseCon because there is no San Diego Comic-Con this year in July. And so just like those San Diego Comic-Con items in the past, they'll be offered at conventions or retailers in other markets. And I did look into this recently. I know that there are quantities of at least some of these items being offered in all of kind of the major global regions in Europe, in Latin America, in Asia Pacific. I don't know specifically kind of which markets, but these items are being run at the same kind of ratio we see on other items between the US, Canada, and UK on the one hand, and then other markets on the other hand. So these items will be available just like San Diego Comic-Con items in the past.
Well, I'm sorry to interrupt, but I've been told that we won't get the Trapper Wolf and we're not getting the Cantina. So, and there's also no sign of the 6-inch Power of the Force figure cards.
Okay, I can certainly look into it. You're saying for Germany specifically.
Right, I would appreciate it.
Yep, I can look into it for Germany. Absolutely.
Thank you.
All righty, Volker, back to you. Round two.
And back to Hasbro Pulse.
Yeah.
So now you got Hasbro Pulse in the US, Canada, and UK. So when you announced the Razor Crest, UK was not available then, but it is now. So we do have some problems with Zavi. If you look at their feedback ratings and everything and their customer service, they don't seem to get things handled. So Europeans mostly ordered, I guess, through Zavi. Some did the US. So couldn't there be like a solution for like reshipping those through Hasbro Pulse or something like that? I mean, obviously not the Zavi orders, but maybe United States order, stuff like that. And when will you expand Hasbro Pulse to the rest of Europe?
Yeah. So obviously HasLab has evolved a lot over the past 3 years, and certainly Zavi was a great solution compared to what we had for the barge, and so we're excited to kind of keep improving. In terms of Pulse, again, we're excited that Pulse is in the UK. It's great for fans. We're excited about it, and we are working to expand to additional markets in the EU and globally. So nothing to announce today, but it is something we're working to do.
Is it in the near future?
I can't say anything about that, unfortunately. Can't break that news
okay,
today.
That's right.
Yeah, no, absolutely. But it is obviously a different answer than if it just wasn't something we were focused on. And I will say it's our goal. Ideally we would want to be kind of everywhere. As we've said from the beginning with the barge, there's just a lot of complexities that just take time to work through.
Okay.
To the top, Volker, kick off round 3.
Quick and easy one. The Emperor in the Emperor throne room. Will it come carded or loose?
It is loose. Well, it's not on a card. He's blistered to the throne.
Okay. Boo.
So no carded version, but you'll see when you get them and you open the package, the opening of that, he's in the throne. It's kind of a really neat experience for how it opens and
it's like a kind of display when you open it up.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, cool.
Awesome. So Volker, back to you for round 4.
I'm skipping 4 because it was already answered, so I'm thinking about something else right now. Skipping to 5. So Hasbro actually said that you guys were surprised how well the Bad Batch did on Amazon. 4 clones on the vintage collection card. I don't know. So here's like maybe a suggestion how to handle this in the future. Is it possible, for example, if you have like items showing up like in 6, 7, 8, 9 months, that you keep these orders open so people don't have to complain about they couldn't get the stuff, and maybe just add up what people are ordering?
Yeah, no, absolutely. again, this item, I don't remember saying if we were surprised or whatnot, but it did really great. It hit #1 on Amazon, on all of Amazon, not just toy. We put out normal quantities of this, and so it just performed really well, relative to kind of other items, which was great to see. And is, just again, is proving out the strength of the vintage line. In terms of kind of fans having to wait, they'll need to wait to order it, but the original pre-order was announced, and we're still tracking to this, to be fulfilled at the end of 2021. The rerun will be available in early 2022. So in terms of actually getting the item, fans won't have to wait, that much longer, a few weeks or a couple months, something like that. In terms of trying to keep pre-orders open, there are just some complexities involved with that. It's something that we're exploring, something that we could do, and I know that some retailers are able to do this. As we've said, we're working where possible to improve the experience, just kind of within the constraints of different systems.
Okay, thank you.
Absolutely. All righty, kicking off our final round, let's go back to Volker.
Oh, it's me. Okay, I'm going to make up a question here. Somebody just mailed me something. Can you shed some light about the ratios, Black Series compared to vintage? Not like production numbers, like exact production numbers, but maybe like the ratio if Black Series outsells vintage by so much, or maybe vice versa. And in case vintage is behind, how can we change that?
Yeah, I don't think we can say anything even kind of generally. I would just say kind of both are important to us. And I know we say that a lot. I know there's always rumors that one or the other is going away. Neither of them are going away. Both of them are important to us, and kind of the fan bases for both are important to us. We wouldn't want to have either of them go away and have a strong, passionate Star Wars fan base out there left without the scale and the expression and the brand that they care about. So they're both important. I think with vintage collections specifically, we've talked over the past year or so about seeing really strong response from the community, both in terms of online and in terms of sales. And we've mentioned in the past that we are slowly increasing the amount of vintage. And I think we're seeing that this year. We've said previously that 2021 is going to see the most new characters in the vintage collection since TVC 2.0 has come about. Now, that's not the most newly tooled characters. That's also not, including repacks, but the most new characters in the line. 2022, we hope, is going to be even better. And so I think for us, it's not about vintage versus Black Series. It's about making sure that both scales are doing well on giving the fans what they want. And we're hoping we're making good strides in that direction.
Cool. Thank you.
Absolutely.